So after using my NETGEAR Nighthawk M1 Gigabit LTE mobile router for approximately a week, I did the unboxing video last week. I decided to do a video on my thoughts on the product. This device uses a micro SIM card right here, and the micro SIM card currently is the middle of the line SIM. It's not the mini SIM, and it's not the nano SIM. So you stick in the micro SIM card in there. It takes a battery, this battery right here. It's a pretty high capacity battery. I've tested it out, and based on my usage, it lasts approximately 16 hours, and this is with one device constantly connected and being used, not for heavy downloads, but occasionally using to watch YouTube videos and browsing the web. So this battery fits in the device like so. I'm not going to use the battery because I wanted to demonstrate one of the features that I liked. But before doing that, I just wanted to talk about the ports. You have a standard USB port here, and this is used for either tethering, or you can use it to charge your wireless devices. Then you have a USB-C, and this is to charge this hotspot, and you have an Ethernet port. The Ethernet port could be used for a wired connection to your device that needs internet access, or it could be used for something called offloading, which is if you want to offload some of the data so it's not using entirely your mobile data service. You can also use part of the wired network here. So one of the features that I wanted to demonstrate that I like is the ability for this device to work without the battery. You just need to plug it in here. So I'm going to plug it in here. But before I plug it in, actually, I forgot to mention these other two devices here. These two ports here are the antenna ports. And it uses an antenna, which I've demonstrated on another video. It's the same adapters. You just basically plug it in here, both sides. And in terms of the reception strength of the device with the antenna attached, I would say that there is a slight improvement, but nothing significant. So what I do is, you don't really require these. I personally put the antenna on my window, and this router I place closer to my wireless devices or closer to the AC plug. Now when I plug this USB-C device, it's going to power on. See it powering on. And as I mentioned, the battery's right here, and there's no battery in it. It will power on the device, and I can use it based on the AC connection without having a battery constantly being charged. Something else that I like about this router is that it contains a parental features, so you can block certain websites, and it uses a service called OpenDNS. So you create a free OpenDNS account, and you can set what restrictions you want, what websites you don't want to be accessible. I generally block out the adult websites, etc. You can also set up a scheduling feature so that the access to the internet is restricted to certain days of the week as well as certain times. One other thing that I like about this router is that it contains two Wi-Fi networks. One is 2.4G, and the other one, 2.4 gigahertz, and the other one is 5 gigahertz. Both of these networks run on separate password So you can provide the password to your 2.4 gigahertz to some friends, place some restrictions on it, and the 5 gigahertz could have a different password and have different restrictions on it. Now, the thing that I don't like about this router compared to my older router is this router is fairly large. I fit my older 3G hotspot router in my pocket. This one is a bit more difficult to place in my pocket, but that's my only thing that I don't like about it. So if you have any questions, please post a comment below and I'll be sure to answer it. And if you like videos on technology items or tech gadgets or Nikon D5000 series of DSLRs like the D5300 and the D5600, please subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified of any new videos that I post. Thanks.